Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. As we've promised to do here, we're trying to keep you guys up to date on everything Obi-Wan Kenobi Season 2 related, which at this point has yet to be officially announced by Lucasfilm. However, we have the writers of the first season of Obi-Wan Kenobi, as well as comments by Kathleen Kennedy made a few days ago about the possibility of an Obi-Wan Season 2 circulating around the internet. And therefore, we wanted to sit down and make a video on all of the updates, including what the head writer of the first season had to say, and where the story of Obi-Wan Kenobi may progress going forward. This is going to be a shorter video and is not going to be so much lore based, but we do have more lore videos coming your way later today, so stay tuned for that. Anyway though, just yesterday in an interview, the head writer for the first season of Obi-Wan Kenobi explored the possibility of a second season, and had comments revolving around what he wanted to explore in the second season concerning Obi-Wan, and some information on the first one, so let's go ahead and break down his comments. This article comes from Screen Rant, which says, BD was credited as a writer for Obi-Wan Kenobi episodes 1, 2, 3, and 6, but his original idea for a spin-off project based on the exiled Jedi Master looks significantly different than what fans ended up seeing on screen. Despite the show's success, a portion of the fan base has expressed that it would have been better and sold on the film medium, which was exactly what Lucasfilm's plan was prior to their decision to make it into a Disney Plus miniseries. Writer Beatty revealed that he only wrote the screenplay for the original feature film that the show was ultimately based on, and never actually collaborated with the series writers. He also said his original story pitched to Lucasfilm all the way back in 2016 involved convincing them to make an entire Obi-Wan Kenobi trilogy, the first of which ended up becoming season 1 of the series. While speaking with The Direct, BD revealed that the original story pitch for the second movie in his Obi-Wan trilogy, which was based on the logic that his first film laid the groundwork for season 1, could potentially serve as the inspiration for a second season of Obi-Wan Kenobi. According to the writer, the second illustration in his planned trilogy would focus on the Jedi Master coming to terms with his own mortality, prior to his sacrifice in Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope. Beatty's full quote can be read here. The full quote goes as follows: "It's one of the universal things that we all struggle with, to come to terms with our own mortality. So that was the second step of the evolution for me, that Obi-Wan now has to come to terms with his own mortality, somehow in a prophecy, or Qui-Gon Jinn telling him, there's going to come a moment where you're going to have to sacrifice yourself for the good. And then Obi-Wan is like, what? No, I'm here to help. I can't sacrifice myself," and get him to that point where Obi-Wan has accepted the idea that he's ultimately going to die in this story, and that he's going to die willingly at a crucial moment, and you will know that moment as it presents itself, so that when that moment comes in A New Hope, you understand he's recognizing he's been on this journey already, and he's waiting for this moment to come, and that's how he's able to make it so easy, to do this sacrifice and to die. So that to me was the second evolution and the second of the films. The second film, the second story. So for me, if I have anything to do with the second season of Obi-Wan, that's the character evolution that I would take him on. That to me is really interesting, and like I said, it's a universal feeling that all of us have. So there's actually one major bombshell that's revealed to us in this quote. Originally, when it was reported that Obi-Wan Kenobi was originally going to be a trilogy of films, it was believed that the entire trilogy was confined to this one single season of Obi-Wan. However, it appears as if this was ultimately incorrect, and that basically what is revealed here is that this was only going to be the first isolated Obi-Wan Kenobi movie, with it ending with his big confrontation with Vader, and that the second film wouldn't so much focus on Obi-Wan Kenobi's relationship with Vader and Anakin, but rather his ultimate fate, and the idea that Qui-Gon Jinn would be playing a much larger role in the second movie, which is most likely what Lucasfilm is planning here with the small role that Liam Neeson is given in the first season. It's likely that this could be a major storytelling point in the second season of Obi-Wan, and it appears as if, just in case, Lucasfilm has kept this on the back burner for some time, as we've even heard reports that Liam Neeson's role in the first season was diminished after the massive success and the viewership that the first season of Obi-Wan saw. Essentially what this means though, is if Lucasfilm goes ahead and wants to make another season of Obi-Wan, it's quite possible that there could also be a third season following this if the storytelling outline is still there as presented by this writer. So this in the end is pretty substantial news concerning a second and potentially even a third season of Obi-Wan. However though, until Lucasfilm has officially announced a second season, we'll keep you up to date with any news that drops. As always my friends, may the Force be with you and have a great day.